Hello, everyone. For this review, we've got the Transformers Legacy United Origin Wheeljack. I've been really looking forward to this release. I grew up in the 80s, so I remember seeing the first episode of Transformers when it came out, and always wished that we could get figures of those Cybertron modes. And so far, we've gotten Bumblebee, we've gotten Jazz. We need one more character from that scene. I doubt we'll get it, but it'd be Soundwave in a simple, security beacon form. And I know we've got the War for Cybertron style jets. They're quite a bit technical and complicated looking, but in the cartoon they were much more simplified. It'd be good if they could do something like that. And technically, the jazz that we got is from the Marvel comic series. So it would be awesome if we got an Optimus. And I don't think it'll happen, but in the comic, Optimus had this very weird looking battle platform mode. Um, Probably the laziest thing you could think of as far as like, okay, let's give him something that looks kind of like a truck but with things sticking out. They could easily do that with a toy. So who knows? Maybe we'll get an Optimus at some point. So as far as packaging, we get to see the vehicle mode. We can touch Wheeljack here on the side. We get some nice artwork of Wheeljack. On this side, we get to see the Legacy poster art and the 40th logo. And on the back, we get to see robot mode, vehicle mode. We get to see, we can kind of sort of stick Bumblebee in here. And we get his, I don't know what you call that, his shield mode comes with him also. So let me get this guy out of the package and let's go over the robot mode. Okay, so when you get him out of the package, this whole back piece is going to be just kind of laying flat. So you're going to have to do some work to clean that up. And there's a lot going on with the panels on here. And that's just the nature of what this is trying to achieve because he had this big blocky vehicle mode in the cartoon and he changes into a wheeljack that looks like what he changes into as a earth car, which cannot possibly happen. um, I appreciate this either way because whoever thought we would get something like this. Um, there is a lot going on with this backpack, though. It would be nice if you could maybe pop this off. And I think, nope, there's a pin. Okay, so you're not going to pop this off. Um, yeah, this does kind of snap into the back there. And you need to angle the wings to kind of fit them in there. Um, the paint looks really nice. He's got some really good articulation. Single jointed elbows and knees, but good articulation. The face sculpt is really nice. Let me zoom in a little bit. Um, he comes with his shoulder cannon, He comes with this shield that it can be used a lot of different ways. They show him using this as like some type of accessory on his back. That's fine. It's silly, but it's fine. It can be used as a road, as you see, and more importantly, we're going to use this as the kind of like a shield for his car mode. It is kind of parts forming, so like it comes like this, so you can make these wings for him, but you will need to switch the orientation of this around. So you'll need to pop these out. They're a little tricky. They don't really want to come out. And they were like this, and you're going to want to put them like this. And you see there's short side, long side. They will match up to this angle. And then this is the windshield mode. And you'll notice now, um, actually this is kind of the wing mode you're supposed to have on the back of him. But you can't really, this is the vehicle mode. So now you can't really make this the street road thing before. So we'll see that a little bit later. Then you also get these saw pieces. Every time I look at these, I think of shuriken, but they're not shuriken. These are for vehicle mode, but you could use them for other things. But they're for that one specific part of the opening of the episode, where he deploys them and plows through some Decepticons. There's lots of nice detailing all over him. The whole thing with the legacy and the Earthwise and everything. You're getting some G1 styled things, vehicles, robots, but they're adding lots of panel work, lots of line work on them. So you kind of get best of both worlds. And I definitely think the head on this looks a lot better than the uh, War for Cybertron Earthrise version. So while we got him in robot mode, let's pair him up with his counterparts. Yep. So here he is with Jazz and Bumblebee. So looking good. We got the two characters that belong to the scene and a bonus comic book mode Jazz. So nice. All right, so let's get Wheeljack into vehicle mode and take a look at that. Okay, so here is Wheeljack in vehicle mode, and there's a lot of unfolding and unfolding and unfolding and refolding and unfolding and then putting together. Um, it was very much like what you find in a lot of third party figures, how they try to solve mass shifting by just having things fold and fold and fold and fold. I will say Hasbro did their best to minimize the folding, and I mean it's solid in this form, so that says something, and it gets the job done, Um, so you can put these little saw blades on the front if you want. and that will recreate that one particular scene. And then his gun does go in this hole at the top. So you got that. Then you've got this windshield, and sorry, I'm trying to see if this pegs in, and it does. There's little pegs on the side. I'm not going to snap it in, but it does peg and secures. So you've got that. So you get the whole, the whole thing here, and you can, sorry, you can open up. Oh, okay. So these pieces tab together, and I'm gonna take this windshield off because it's gonna be getting in the way. You can bring this down, and then you've got this cargo bay, and then you can take Bumblebee, and I think you have to do this. And oh, we gotta fold this all the way. And he does close up in there. It's kind of I'm not doing a good job, but he does get completely inside there. This will tab all the way. It's just a little tricky. And it's real hard to do this on camera, but he will get in there. Um, there's no way that he's going to effortlessly get in there, as you see. I mean, you got to do a bit of deforming to get him to fit, but he will fit in there. Oh, little panel fell off. But you see all the pieces that have to kind of come together to make this work. I'm just gonna leave that like that for now. And then let's bring in Jazz too. So one thing with the Cybertronian figures vehicles is there's lots of paneling and tabbing to achieve these looks, and these poor transformers barely fit into these molds, but they do fit. And now we've got three classic Cybertronian modes, not uh, you know, War for Cybertron, Earthrise style um, new versions, but like classic. So I think that's cool. I definitely appreciate that they're doing these. So if they're gonna keep doing this, I think Soundwave is impractical. It'd be nice if they did it. Maybe they do Soundwave as like a convention exclusive, but the Tetrajets would be the next thing to complete this look. That's the only, besides Soundwave, that's the only other vehicle, and people will buy jets. That should be a no-brainer. So if you don't have this guy, get him. He's out. He's really nice. He's faithful to the cartoon. Yeah, the robot mode is a little chunky, but you got to give in a little bit somewhere to make all this work. And hats off to Hasbro for doing all this stuff. Um, Great design team putting this stuff together for these retail style products. So good job to them. So let me know what you think. If you like this mode, if all this is kind of meshing together and creating a nice little sub line here. And as always, thank you for watching. More videos coming up, so tune in again, and see you then.